Coach, was it for them? I mean, they hit so well today. Was it something they were doing offensively? Was it bad pitching? Maybe a combination of both?
Well, I think, Lee's stuff wasn't bad. And he comes out in the first inning and he threw some pretty good pitches and they fought him a little bit. And you're thinking, okay, it looks like his stuff's going to be okay. And then, it just seemed like he'd get ahead of him. He made mistake after mistake. And obviously the one that really stands out is the hanging breaking ball for the grand slam. I mean, when it left his hand, we were like, uh-oh. And there were a couple of pitches like that, 0-2, 1-2, and then too good a pitch. Supposed to bury it down and away. And give their hitters credit. They did a really good job with 2 strikes, fighting. And, in the second inning, the big inning, it was I think 3 or 4 ground ball base hits. And, they hit him good, but, you have to be a little lucky to get him through like that. And they did. I mean, give them credit. They did it, and then they hit the ball over our head a little bit. And, ran ourselves out of a chance to maybe get back in the game. It would have been 6-3. You got a guy that hadn't played ever, and he runs right into a throw to third base. Made no sense at all. And, doesn't mean we're going to win the game, but it'd been nice to be, the score would have been 6-3 with, I don't know, I think 2-hole coming up with 2 outs. And I was liking the way Souza was swinging the bat today. So, yeah, just a bad game for us.
What was your message to the team afterward?
Yeah, just, hopefully you learn something from that. And, we get to play again tomorrow. And, we're down in numbers, and the guys got to play. Backup catcher's sick, different guys are sick. And, it's just the way it is. Leadoff man sick, hurt, and, better now than later, but we got to find a way to get through it.
I was going to ask about Ruiz. What's an update on him when he might be able to play again?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be real iffy to play him tomorrow, and I'm hoping I can play him this weekend, but yeah, I'm not going to play. I'm not planning on playing him tomorrow.
Seemed like wind blowing out today. They kind of took advantage of it, and you guys hit a lot of ground balls that found gloves. What did their pitching staff do to kind of limit you guys today?
Yeah, I mean, the wind was kind of blowing out, but if you hit it down the left field line, I mean, you got to give credit. They hit a ball to right field into the wind. So did we out of the park. I didn't know balls would go out today that way, to be honest with you. The ones that were hit to left field, they were pushed a little bit by the wind, but they hit them good. Their pitching just did a good job of, keeping us off base. They didn't walk people, and, obviously we didn't get enough base hits. Again, we've got to do a better job with the end of the order. They've got to start helping us more.
You guys only had 1 walk until Cornelison from your pitchers. I mean, what does that say about their lineup that they were able to have such a good day without any free passes?
Yeah, they like I said, they got, I bet half their hits were with 2 strikes, and they just found a way to barrel up balls. They fought you a little bit, and just like I said, you got to give them credit. They did a great job at the plate.
You have a starting pitcher for tomorrow?
Not yet. We're going to look at it a little bit later and try to figure it out.
Coach, your team throws a lot of strikes, and they're really good at making contact. What are you telling your pitchers right now? They're throwing a lot of strikes, but they're not getting these outs. What are you kind of telling them?
Well, they got to locate better. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's all about location. Pitching's all about location. You see guys throwing 95 and the ball goes out of the park. You see guys throwing 87, 88, and they're getting you out on 6 pitches. And, getting 3 outs on 6, 8 pitches is because of location, and you can't square it up. And, the whole key to pitching is, keeping guys off balance and locating different pitches with different speeds. And we got to do a better job.
Coach Nolan back at third base. What'd you like out of his return to the infield?
I thought he did a good job. He got a couple plays. He made a nice play, kind of a diving play, and then he I didn't feel like he let it go. He's still thinking about that arm a little bit. He just kind of feathered it over there, and that was our only error of the day. We pulled the first baseman off, and but I thought he looked good over there. He came and got a ball, and you know, made a couple other plays, and he's got really quick feet, good hands, and that arm will continue to get better.
It was 8-3. They had a fly ball to left, and Stewart overran it.
Yeah.
Was it? Did he misplay the ball? Was it
Yeah.
the wind?
Left-handed hitter hit it. Ball was slicing, and the wind pushed it even farther. And you know, we saw it from the dugout coming all the way. And yeah, and he's not super experienced in left field, to be honest with you. But I'm not going to put Kehio on left because that's where he's playing. And so that's, you know, we're down some people, and that's what we need to do.
Another good day for Stewart at the plate. Does he making a case to maybe be a guy that can designate a hit for you guys when
Yeah,
Ruiz does
for
come
sure
back?
against some righties. Could DH against righties. You know, that means Sousa's got to get in the lineup. If he's hit, that means somebody's coming out. So we'll do what we have to do until some guys get it going offensively. We've got to try to get a little more offense in there.
Coach, Arkansas State in-state competition. Did you expect them maybe coming out with like a lot of fire, trying to win this kind of in-state rivalry?
Oh yeah, I mean, I expect everybody that plays us to get excited about playing here and playing us. And you know, I've been on the other side of it. I've coached at schools at mid-majors, so to speak, and when we'd get a chance to play, you know, the Power 5 type schools, Power 4 schools now, our guys were pretty excited about it. And you know, it's another game, it's another team. We have to show up, we have to play better. But today they just took it to us.
I think you said Sunday before the game, some strep throat in the team. Is that something that's
No, now we got the flu. We got about 5 guys with the flu.
so several people out with illness?
Yeah.
Coach, thanks for
Okay. Thank you.